right. Another day of locking in. Another stream. Another day of consistency. Another burp. Hope you guys have been doing well. Hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys had the best day possible. I'm going to be playing a little bit of Fortnite. And then probably Counter-Strike. And just chatting, hanging out. All that stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe right now. I'm literally 10 subscribers away from 1,000. So you only got 10 chances to claim your OG status. So yeah, definitely go do that. See if the game decides to fucking crash on us today, I guess. Did that like twice yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, what? Come on. Fuck, it's alright. Interesting. What's up, Joel? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Is this the girl from Resident Evil? Whatever. Requiem, I think is what it's called. What's your day, dude? My day was good. It was good. Work was but it was good. It was a good day. I'm not gonna let my bad work day reflect my entire day. I just had to go home and like kind of snap out of it. Yeah, I had a similar. I mean, I don't know what yours was like. Obviously, I don't want to say it's the same thing, but I had something similar like that happen to the other day, and yeah, it's you can bounce back. I could have lost my job over mine, but thankfully I didn't. But yeah. I say just figure out a way to let it out. Like if it's something that you're upset about or something that's been bothering you or whatever, literally just verbally getting it out helps a lot. Even if it's just like recording it or something just in your phone. I know that helped a lot with me. probably it will probably help a lot then. Because there's even stuff that I need to get out that I don't even know about yet. Or like that I just don't know how to get out yet. But yeah, I think that'll help you and me. I know after I had like a long conversation with a couple of my bosses at work about just like my life and just like letting them know what's going on and why I've been acting the way I've been acting, just being completely blunt and just straight up, it helped a lot. It's like a weight being lifted off my shoulders, so to speak. And it's one of those things that you hear people saying to do that'll help, that you don't really think will help, but then you do it and you're like, oh, that does. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, that was just my scenario. Yours is definitely different, so if you are gonna do that, find someone you can actually trust, or even if it's just somebody like on Discord or something. Like if you have someone on Discord that, like, even if you don't, like, somebody to where if they were to, I don't know, you trust enough to not worry about telling them, I guess. I'm a very open, I'm kind of too open sometimes, but yeah, I don't know exactly what your scenario is, but I also don't want to give you the cheesy, like, oh, things will get better with time, man, you'll be okay, but, like, nah, if you just keep going, it will get better. Things will eventually just get better. Kind of. Things will get easier. Yeah, there's gossip at my work too. I try to just, I kind of just trying to think of like the fact that it doesn't have anything to do with me, and it's not going to get me anywhere in life sitting here gossiping about people, or at least the ones at work. I don't really like gossiping about people in general. But, like, it depends on the scenario, and also depends on what people mean by gossip. Like, if I'm talking about something that, like, an influencer or something has done, I wouldn't really consider that really gossip, but yeah, just a random example. I don't know if it's a trauma response, but I don't open up to people about things because of how I had to grow up. That could be true. That could be the case. I gotta lock in real quick here. Right. Crazy. How's the PC doing? You been playing any games recently? Yo, what's up, Lineal? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Just play Minecraft? Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. You're waiting on your storage. I've been getting a little bit more sleep recently. Peak? I don't know if I know that game. Missed a couple, but glad I'm here. Yeah, for sure. It's all good. It's all good, dude. The last two were kind of like... eh. Or no. The stream on... I don't even know what... I don't know if it was the last stream or what, but... It was me and Nasty and Joel hanging out chatting. Some good stuff. Some good content. But yeah, part of me was wondering if like the notifications stopped going out or something, because like obviously the notifications always go out in the Discord. Not everybody's in the Discord, and I'd like to try and get more people in there, especially people who watch the stream consistently, which you guys are already in there. But me and TNT made some changes in there recently, and there's like still some more things I want to change. Like that verification system that I have in there, I've had that for a long time, and it's not good. Milky, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going, man? Yeah, I'm just trying to minimize the server and make it like I had a bunch of channels in there that nobody ever used for like anything. And normally if I'm in a Discord server, I think it just looks better when you have things more simple, like just a few main channels, or like, you know, general chat, memes, just simplified. But yeah, I want to just completely delete the whole like weird verification system I have where you have to click the check mark and you get a role, and the role will let you see the rest of the server. It's not very valid way of doing that. But at the same time, I don't really want to have any sort of verification system to get into the server, because I feel like that just keeps people out of it most of the time. And I just got to update the rules in there. Like the main rule is going to be like, don't post like degen content, like no NS, you know, no dirty stuff. And if you do, then you'll just immediately get banned and you're not coming back. That's like the main rule. Other shit I can let fly. But anything like sexual, all that, definitely no. That's a no-go. Later in the month I might be in BC more. I haven't been BC in almost a year. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think anybody was posting that in there, but that definitely qualifies. That is not allowed. That is not allowed. I've had some weird experiences on Discord with people. Like there's like this weird group of people out there that like they just show up every once in a while. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, but they're like death metal fans who will like randomly pop into my server and like post just like disgusting shit, and then they'll just disappear, and then they'll do it again like however many months later. Like, I know who one of them are, and he gets, like, a bunch of his friends to do it. So, yeah. Or, like, they'll even, I'll have one of them randomly add me under a different name, like, months later, and try and, like, spark up a conversation, but it's like, I know exactly what's going on, and I immediately, like, call bullshit on it. And then, like, yeah, it's so weird. Like, I appreciate you being a fan, but it's just kind of weird when you hit me up and you try and act like you're not the person who is just doing weird shit in my server months ago. Like, yeah. But kind of forgot exactly where I was going with that. Oh yeah, the Discord verification. Yeah, I kind of want to just remove it and make it very accessible. Ooh. And you're stuck crouching. Oh, never thought you'd be better. Turn screw at me. They wait for my life. Bro, it's me and one other guy left. This is it. This is it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win the next round is what I meant. That's what I meant. No, I'm trolling. That's crazy though. That's crazy though. I'm gonna get a win. I'm gonna get a win. Just give me like 1 second. Or like a couple more rounds, I guess. Discord kittens be allowed. As long as they're not posting weird shit, then yes. That's where I'm at. I don't even really care who's in there as long as they're not being weird. And Discord can get quite weird. I also want to go through and remove a bunch of people who are inactive, who like joined in like 2022 or 2023 and haven't been active since. Like, there's no reason in having like dead accounts in there. Oh, dude, not that it really matters here because I don't really stream there. It's just kind of like an account that I have. But I was finally able to change my Twitch username, dude. I waited for like 2 months to change that. And I'm so glad nobody snatched my username before then, because somebody easily could have just took that username and... But no, it's easy Audacity on YouTube and Twitch now. It's on everything now. That's the username on everything now. Please not to a freaking cringe pot demon on your skin, dude. Yeah, I was finally able to change the username on there, dude. I'm gonna need the Twitch in the future probably, so I'm glad I was able to do that. I should, I don't know if I can dual stream. I mean, I could probably, no, I take that back. I could probably dual stream fine. It just depends on what I'm doing. Like, if I'm playing a game, some games probably won't run great. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Because I do have people on Twitch that, like, used to watch my streams. But I really just try and, I'd want to try and just direct people over to the YouTube, because Twitch is not my favorite platform for obvious reasons. I mean, YouTube isn't like all sunshine and rainbows either, but like go to the main page of Twitch. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, just look at the type of content that they push at you as soon as you go on the website. You know what I mean? Not to mention the ads, too. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. It's absurd. And it's sad too, the amount of dudes who sit there and watch those female streamers and like beg for attention and like waste their money trying to get attention. Like, you know, it's really sad. It's really sad. And like before, like I'm kind of conflicted on how like I think that is, because like on one hand it's like, dude, get your head out of your ass and quit, like get off the internet and like get your shit together. But at the same time, it's like, dude, this content is pushed to us on a daily basis. So, like, for me to just say that, it seems kind of like it's not that easy. And I understand that. It's like, dude, like, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, dude. We can't be doing this shit, man. Gooners with my, yeah, dude, it's sad. It's sad. Like I was saying, like part of me wants to just be like, dude, like get your shit together. But it's not that black and white. Maybe for me it is. Maybe, I don't know, I'm still figuring that out. I've been doing really good without all that. But I know what it's like. It's literally like a trap that is super hard to get out of. Yeah, dude, that's what a lot of Twitch is now. It's can't be focusing on the hustle. Facts. We gotta lock in this year. We gotta ascend. We gotta do big shit this year. Straight up. Oh, what? Oh, what? What is this? Bro, what is this? Please. Please. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get a win, dude. I'm gonna get a win. I just need to change my skin. Beavis's head is really big because of his hair, so he's kind of an easy target. I'm coping right now, by the way. But actually, no, I can't even use that excuse. I guess I kind of can't use that excuse. He's got a big-ass head. Look at this. As much as I love the Beavis skin, I'm switching it up. How you been, Zachary? Welcome into the stream. Actually, let me get a stupid loadout. Let me get a Hulk. I should know Venom. Venom with a panda glider, and then yeah, we're gonna rock with that. That's tough. That's tough. Big things coming out of 2026. Facts. Facts. That is 100% factual. I don't know how my desk pad moved like that. But Alright, this is the one. This is the match. This is it. I can smell the wind in the air. I'm still waiting for them to add Tims in Fortnite, dude. When are we gonna get Tims? Whoa. Once I get a win, then I might switch games over to like Counter-Strike. The next game that I plan on playing through story-wise is Batman Arkham Asylum, but then I also got the idea of playing through Super Mario Bros. Wii. Also, yeah, I'm like 10 subscribers away from 1,000. I'm gonna hit that 1,000 real soon. And then I'm gonna hit partner real soon too. And I can say that confidently because I know the type of shorts that I got coming out. I got some good content on the way, straight up. I say that with 100% confidence and 100% certainty about your content on the way. Mario on the Wii would be sick. You think so? I got the controller right here. And I had Super Mario Bros. Wii growing up, but it was the type, like, when I played games growing up, I never finished them. I would play the game for like 20 minutes and like screw around in game and then get bored of it and then like pop another disc in the system and do the same thing. I can't recall a game that I actually sat down and like wanted to complete when I was a kid. Is that the same for anybody else? Anybody else like that? Whoa. Last time I used a Wii, it was like 5. I wonder if, like, Wii's aren't even that expensive anymore, dude. Really not that expensive anymore. The Wii was like the newest system that I had growing up. Other than that, I had a lot of PlayStation 2s. I went through a lot of PlayStation 2s. And if I were to guess, confidently guess, I'd say probably like 6 or 7. Sorry. Oh, I'm cooked. That's what I get for 6, 7, I guess. Not depending on where you get one, you can get one really cheap. I was gonna say like eBay, but that's kind of the spot where like people who buy them cheap go and flip them for more. So don't know if I do that, but like thrift stores and even like Facebook Marketplace. That's it. That's it. Also, how long is it gonna take me to get a blitz win, bro? Hold up. Maybe I should do the opposite of what I was doing. and use the Miles skin because he's very skinny. Remember when those were hard to find back in the day, the Wii? I remember the one that I got. It was from Walmart. It was the black Wii. But if you're gonna buy a Wii today, I definitely suggest getting the white one where you can like pop the top of it to the side, or pop the top of it open and like play GameCube games on there. That's the move. I know if I buy a Wii, it's gonna be one that has GameCube compatibility. I don't know if it's like super sweaty or if I'm just like trash at the game right now. That first round was crazy. The last couple streams, if I start off with Blitz, I've gotten a win like first try, but now I don't know if I should give myself any more caffeine because I already had like 160 milligrams or something today. 80 plus 80 is 160. I'd play Reload, but I'm not playing with like a bunch of randoms. And ranked Reload is a whole different level of greasy. I can't do that. I mean, I can, but I don't want to put myself through that. You been playing any Fortnite lately, Lineal? Whoa! Super Mario 64. That's one I've never played either. That would be a good one to stream too. I really haven't been playing any games lately. I haven't had that urge. Valid. That's valid. I respect that. All of my my gaming time is reserved for when I'm live. Other than that, if I play games when I'm not streaming, it doesn't. I don't like it. I get a feeling like I get the feeling that I'm wasting time. But if I'm live gaming, that's not a problem. It's been that way for me for a while. Oh, dude, can I play single player ranked now? Finally? Or not, single player reload? Oh, dude. Oh, dude. We're about to cook right now. I like gaming, I just don't like playing alone. I'm the opposite. I'm like the complete opposite. And especially when it comes to, like, I want to get Phasmophobia, and I have someone in mind that I would like to stream the game with. Like, I don't like streaming when I'm playing duos or I'm playing multiplayer with people because, like, I'm trying to talk to chat and then I'm also trying to communicate with him, and it's like, I don't like it. It's too much of a cluster for me. Phasmophobia, it's basically like you're one of the cast members of Ghost Adventures, basically. That's like my explanation of it, but you're like basically hunting ghosts, demons. I don't really know a whole lot about the game. I just know that that's what it is. And after playing Outlast, it made me want to give it a shot. That'd actually be a really good game to stream. I should buy that. I have it in my wish list right now, waiting for it to go on sale, but I might just jump the gun and buy it anyways. Exactly, then you can't even focus on the game, literally, dude. There's been a couple games where I've tried streaming with somebody. With a guy that I know on Twitch. He still streams. He's got some good streams. I usually don't watch other streamers, but there's a couple small creators that I watch that I wouldn't say that I'm like friends with, but like acquaintances with. But yeah, it's like you're trying to communicate with him, and one of the things that I like most about streaming is like communicating with you guys, like, talking to chat. So trying to juggle all those just doesn't work very well. You stream someone. Makes rocks look smart. Well, I think before it was different too, because I think the last time that I tried streaming with somebody, it was when this was before I came back. So it was very like, the button. I was trying to go for the whole family-friendly thing, and the guy that I was playing the game with wasn't very, like, family-friendly. So, like, he would swear, and I'd be like, you can't say that here. But I don't do that anymore, so. I mean, obviously, like, I don't break YouTube's rules, but before it was kind of cringe. Just wasn't authentic. I don't really watch streams other than here. I only watch VODs. Well, I'm happy to hear, and I'm thankful to hear that I'm one of the only streams that you watch. I also don't like watching like big I don't get. I mean, I guess I kind of get it, but I don't understand sometimes why people watch a lot of these big streamers, especially if they're looking for like real interaction. Like, don't get me wrong, there's gonna be a point where I'm not able to interact with everybody in chat because it's gonna be moving that fast and I just won't be able to keep up with it. But even then, I'm gonna try and like still communicate with people. I guess it goes back into the whole like dudes watching those female Twitch streamers. It's like that Twitch streamer, in all honesty, she does not give a shit about, like, she does not care. Unless you're giving her money, she does not give a shit. And it's just like a sad way of like begging for attention. I genuinely like interacting with people on here. I mean, yesterday, it depends. Like, yesterday's stream was weird. I don't know if the person's watching, but there's someone who popped in the chat and was watching like pretty much the whole stream and like chatting and whatnot, which was cool. But I could tell it was like a kid who ended up like having one of my shorts. long story short, he said that he was 8 and he was on his mom's phone. And I like straight up told him, I'm like, dude, you should not be on here. Like, this is not, like, you should not be on the internet in general. Like, I didn't want to say it in a way of like, you know, when you were a kid and you had like an older person tell you not to do something and it made you like, I don't even know how to explain it. It didn't necessarily make you want to do it, but it was like, I tried to tell whoever this was in a way, I tried telling whoever this was to not be on the internet in a way that was like, he would understand. If that makes sense? I don't know. But it didn't feel right. It did, like, because on one hand, I could have been like, oh, well, he's typing in chat and he's like spamming the emojis in the YouTube button or whatever, but no. Like, no. Like, please get off YouTube. This is not the place for you. This is not the place for young people. Like, I know that there's some younger people who watch my stream, like Ziddy, for example. I think Ziddy's like 14 or 15. That's different. Like, that's different. If you're around, like, I don't know, because my audience on some of my shorts, it goes down to like 14 to 16, something like that, which is fine. But kids below, like, like 13. I mean, honestly, I think teenagers shouldn't even really have phones. Or like, not phones, but like ways to access the internet the way that they do. Like, they should have phones, but like flip phones where they can like call each other and not like doom scroll and all that stuff. But yeah, dude, it was just weird. It was just weird. And like, I can usually tell when somebody like pops in the chat and they're like not old enough to be watching YouTube. Like, it's just kind of obvious in the way that they type. Yeah, the dude literally told me he was on his mom's phone. I'm like, go give her phone back. You shouldn't even be on YouTube Shorts in the first place, dude. And then it made me wonder, like, I don't know if I should, like, I'm gonna drop a name. Speed, for example. I show Speed. How many people watching his stream are, like, actual children, like kids, who shouldn't even be on the internet in general? And he just, like, the way I see it, and this is my opinion, he uses that as a way to grow his stuff and just farm it. I think that's fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. Because I know what the internet did for me at a young age and like what it did to my brain. And it's not good. But then that also falls back on the parent. Like, what are you doing giving your 8-year-old your phone? Like, genuinely, like, what are you doing? Like, do your job. Like, be an actual parent. Quit giving your kids these electronics and letting them try and do the job for you. Like, that shit actually pisses me off. That actually pisses me off. Like, if you're not gonna actually raise your kid, then you probably shouldn't be having him. Straight up. Straight up. I want to try and hit something with this goldfish, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, dude, I know, right? It's sad. It's really sad. Like, there's, like, if I were to go to a Walmart, like, if I go to Walmart in my area, I will see exactly that. Like, a kid being pushed around in a cart while their parents are grocery shopping and they're just sitting there, like, on a tablet or something. I'm just like, oh my goodness, dude. Like, I genuinely hope that the kid turns out okay, because that ain't it. That is not it. And I can understand that it's probably not easy being a parent, especially in 2026. But I don't know, put your foot down or something. I would rather my kid be like kind of pissed off at me sometimes, the fact that I'm not letting him doom scroll, and then have him turn out better when he's older and have him understand like why I did that, instead of just giving in and like letting your kid control you. It seems like there's a lot of like kids today who control their parents. You know what I mean? Like, they can get whatever they want if they give the right reaction to something. Practically fathered my siblings. They had no excuse. I cooked for them, disciplined them, and did everything since our mom was working. I respect that. W Joel. W Joel. And that's, look at how close we were to getting stuck in the storm right there. But no, I respect that a lot. That's, the fact that you did that for them will probably impact their future a lot in a very good way. If I was in the chat right now, I'd type W Joel, but I'm in Fortnite right now, so I'll just verbally say it. But like, my childhood wasn't the greatest growing up, but I like to think that I'm turning out okay. Like, yeah, I've definitely haven't been making the greatest choices since like 6th grade, like since, as far as I can remember, like 6th grade or so. That's when I started like just not making the best choices. But the fact that I'm like 22 now and I'm like seeing things, or just like figuring out how life works and the impact that certain things have on me, and like I'm trying to like turn things around and it's working. I just gotta keep at it. I'm on a better path than the one that I was originally put on. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. No, here's what I'm trying to say. I had a lot of things stacked against me when it came to how I'll be turning out in the future. So the fact that I'm trying to do better, and I'm actively doing better and making changes is good, because yeah, the odds were not in my favor, that's for sure. And I think that's the case for like all of us, to an extent. Like, the odds are definitely stacked against us. Like, us young dudes in 2026, or like us dudes in 2026. It's not fair, and it's not gonna be fair, but gotta keep on keeping on. I was thinking about that earlier at work today, and I don't like sitting here and thinking about stuff like that, about like, oh, like, you know, it sounds kind of corny when you like all the odds were stacked against me, but I freaking locked in, and like an anime protagonist type thing. I don't want to like think of it like that, but like, no, real shit. Us guys in general, and even a lot of girls these days, like, there's a lot of things out there that are meant to like ruin us, like mess us up mentally. I don't know how that just happened with that. No, dude. I really want to try and win this, but I don't want to lose what I'm talking about right now. the odds are stacked against us, but we shouldn't use that as an excuse to just not grind and not, like, do good. Or at least try to do better. Basically is what I'm trying to say. I gotta get this win. I gotta get this win. Please, I want to get that skin, dude, just based off of that. Oh, you know what? Probably not gonna get a victory royale this stream, and that's okay. That's okay. Because I kind of want to switch over to Counter-Strike anyways. But yeah, dude, you should push you even more to succeed. Facts. Facts. Being able to, like, be successful or just not be in the same boat as everyone else around us when everything is, like, stacked against us is very satisfying in general. Because I've talked about it in other streams before too, but, like, a lot of the people that I interact with that are around my age in just life in general, online, wherever, it's like their priorities are, like, gooning, smoking, like, vaping, like, just a list of just garbage. And the fact that I'm trying to completely get off that path, that's just a good start. But yo, what's up, Nasty? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You tuned in just at the right time. I'm about to switch over to Counter-Strike. No luck on the Fortnite win tonight, but that's alright. That's alright. Should download CS. Facts. It is free, and I don't think it takes up a whole bunch of storage. Oh, never mind. It's 85 gigs, so. Or 45. But it is fun. It is fun. Well, you got 300 left, and yeah, it's a good free game. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. CS is a classic. I should look at my Steam wish list and see how much Phasmophobia is, because I'd like to stream that. That'd be good. That'd be entertaining, even just for me. I don't know when the next sale is supposed to go on, though. $20, that's not bad. That's not bad. My day was pretty basic, ordinary. Well, that's better than a bad day, so I'm happy to hear that. Is the next Steam sale? The next major Steam sale is a spring sale running from March 19 to 26. That's coming up. That's coming up. But I might buy it before then. I should watch like a how-to video before I play the game, so I'm not like struggling to figure out what certain things do and how to use certain things while I'm live. Because I think there's ways you can like interact with the the ghost. Yeah, full voice recognition. The ghosts are listening. Use your actual voice to interact with the ghost through Ouija boards and EVP sessions using a spirit box. Like it looks like a very interesting game. Not the type of stuff that I'd be doing IRL. I'll have to pass on the whole Ouija board stuff and whatnot, but in game, sure. What's the harm in that? Buying the Master Chief Collection on the 19th, that's fire. I had the Master Chief Collection, but I haven't played it very much. I don't know if I bought it or someone bought it for me. GTA 6 hasn't been pushed back. I guess no news is good news and it's on track. Crazy, yeah. Dude said we might be cooked for GTA 6. I'm optimistic that that won't be the case. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. Shit's getting crazy, and I know I've said that before multiple times, but shit's getting crazy out there, dude. Like, I can only go on Twitter for like a little bit before I'm just like, all right, I gotta not be on Twitter right now because this is getting fucking crazy. In a good way and in a bad way. Yeah, it's like I don't even know what to say about it because I'm still figuring out what is going on. And like what's actually going on. Like I'm not going to go to like news, I'm not going to go to Fox, I'm not going to go to these news networks and get it that way. Like no. I want to know what's actually going on. Like I'm tired of being lied to and bullshitted. Like that's kind of where I'm at. As much as I would like to give my opinion on certain things, it's like I'm still figuring out what's true. Like so many things are turning out to be a lie. What's up, Zitty? What's up, Zitty? The infinite pulled up. Mario's pretty good. Mario's pretty good. How about you, Zitty? On a positive note, it's what was it? Unable to establish connection with the game server. On a positive note, it's getting warmer over here in Minnesota. Is there anything crazy going on over there? Not like a serious question for Zitty if you feel like seriously answering. Is there anything like crazy going on over there, or is it just like does what's going on right now in the world right now affect you very much? Genuine question. Well, I'm glad it isn't affecting you very much, genuinely. Cause yeah, I'm not really worried for my safety at all or anything like that. I don't really think we should be, but yeah. Being fearful is an easy way to be controlled. I heard production of Vegemite is paused. Dude, no, dude, not the Vegemite production. Come on. That's where we gotta draw the line, dude. Not the Vegemite production. And guys, let's take a step back here. Let's think about this. Someone commented on this post, and you guys will have to go look at the post like to see the comment. But like, I don't know how to react to this. The comment is, please do not go to chiropractors. They operate under a pseudoscience. Basically, everything they claim about the human body is unsupported by actual science and have extremely loose regulations on becoming a licensed practitioner. People have straight up died from it. The most it will do is provide temporary relief. The same way cracking your knuckles can give relief. Did you guys see this comment too? Or Lineal, did you see this comment too? Like, I don't know if this is a serious comment or not. Like, is this misinformation? Should I show that to the lady who cracked my back at the chiropractor? And ask, like, is this true? Yeah, I posted a short today, and that's the only comment on it right now. It's doing decent. Same with the short with Riggy in it. That one's doing pretty good, too. But it's like, I've heard, like, chiropractor horror stories and whatnot, but I don't know. I mean, I've also heard a lot of really good stories from chiropractors of like people having really good experiences. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not the type of dude to want to go to a chiropractor every single week. I don't have that many problems. I went there to fix a problem that was going on with the like right middle side of my back, and she mostly fixed it. Like in that one visit, she just had to pop something back in place, and now it's up to me to actually keep it in place. Well, yeah, dude, feel free to reply. It definitely helps with the engagement, like commenting and liking the posts. I should change that habit, but I don't like telling people like, hey, drop a like and comment, but you should drop a like and comment if you feel like it. Like if you have something like to comment, definitely don't hold back because it's good for engagement, but I don't know how hard it is to become a chiropractor. Like, I don't know what the process of that actually is. I've seen some very, like, cringe-inducing chiropractic methods that I would never want to be done on me. Like, you guys seen the videos of, like, the chin strap type thing where, like, they, like, put a strap around your chin and they, like, do that? Hell nah, dude. You won't, if I see my chiropractor pull something like that out, I'm leaving. I'm walking out of the office. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Saw Bugs Bunny, dude, so it can't be that hard. Let me see. Yeah, you'll have to go on. You'll have to go to the post and see it. I don't normally get comments like that, so when I saw that, I was like, huh, interesting. I'll be set for the job. I'm still waiting for that bill for that chiropractor visit too. I'm like waiting for it to go through my insurance. Maybe I won't have to pay for that visit. That'd be nice if I don't have to. But if I were to guess, I'm probably gonna have to pay like 20, 25 bucks for that. That comment is weird. I mean, I kind of think so too, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, is it true? I don't know. It's like one of those things where, like, can you trust, like, people who are commenting on a Reddit post? Yeah, I'll catch myself, like, looking on Reddit for people's opinion on something, or, like, their information on it, and I'm kind of like, that seems valid, but this is also some random dude on Reddit. Like, can I trust that? Yeah, I guess what I want to know is, like, how hard is it to actually become a chiropractor? And, like, what do they have to do to actually go through the process? Oh. Alright. I think Reddit's got good and bad stuff. Oh, wait. They told me this guy was blue. I wouldn't believe it. You know what type of people are really hard to interact with? Or, like, not type of people, but, like, I don't want to label them conspiracy theorists. It's really annoying interacting with people who believe that the Earth is flat. Because they're... I don't know if I'm wording that correctly. I say that only because of a guy that I knew who believed it, but he didn't have any, like, actual support for it. It's literally just like, you believe it's round? You're dumb. Like, okay, but like, where's the, like, can you explain it? Like, if they can't give you a decent explanation, like a plausible explanation, but they just, like, say it is, and then they try and make you feel like a dumbass for not believing that, those are the ones that are hard to interact with, because it's like, where do you even go from there? Like, where do you go? Like, don't get me wrong, if you have a plausible argument, like, especially with everything that's been happening recently, and all the things that I've been realizing are just bullshit, I'm open to, like, if you were to give me, like, a solid explanation and, like, back it up with, like, solid evidence and facts, I'll hear you out. But if you're just gonna do the whole, like, duh, NASA lying, or this YouTube video told me so, I can't take that seriously, bro. I can't take that seriously. Like, I definitely believe certain things that used to be conspiracy theories, but that's only because, like, I've seen them be proven, like, someone breaking it down and like, connecting the dots and, like, factually showing you. That's one thing, but I can't do the whole, you know, guy on YouTube told me so. Give me a solid explanation while not being condescending, then I will listen. Facts. That's exactly it. Exactly. If you can explain it and not be, like, an ass about it, then you have my attention more. No, that is genuinely the most thing that makes me mad. Not a lot of things make me mad. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. It's a good rage bait though, I'll be honest. Like, on their end, if they're using that to rage bait, that's a really good one. Very effective. But no, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. right? I tend to, and I'm definitely getting to the point where like stuff like this doesn't bother me anymore. Like I just choose to not let it bother me, and like it just doesn't, because I just figured out how to not care. I'm figuring out how to not care. But like people who will like blindly and ignorantly support something that like is like bullshit and can be proven that it's bullshit, but they don't care and they're gonna like support it anyways. It's like, oh, dude, alright. Alright, good luck. And I believe that Australia isn't really because. So after I ingested one of them. That's funny. Shit, dude, I might have to move to Australia or something. I've genuinely been thinking about like when I get to where I want to be financially and I'm able to like pack my shit and move, like realistically, where would I want to go? Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to be able to stay in America, but things are getting crazy, and like I'm willing to move somewhere and like learn the laws and the rules and just like be a law-abiding citizen somewhere, as long as it's not like China. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can't really think of any like places. One of them that comes to mind is like maybe Romania. Maybe. I know Benny lives in Romania. He pops in the chat sometimes. Dude, same. Like, especially now that I'm liking America. Like I don't even know how to word it. Like I'm learning more and I'm like, I guess, gaining a little bit more patriotism as the days go on. But it sucks doing that or having that happen now when I'm seeing all this shit that's been going on and like all this stuff that's been getting exposed. It's like, I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know what to say. Joel, are you okay? Type 1 in chat if you're not safe right now. I'm just kidding. Move to a nice place that doesn't get hurricanes. Well, I would like to be able to... If I were to move to another state in the US, one of them that, like, the main one that comes to mind right now is Texas. But it's like even Texas doesn't seem like a place where you, like, I don't know. I really don't know. But I guess I need to just focus on getting to that point to where I'm ready to head out instead of thinking about where I'm gonna go. It's kind of like, I have a weird habit. It's been better recently, but I have a weird habit of like fantasizing, and I don't know if fantasizing is the right word, but like thinking of things that I'm gonna do when I get to the point where I want to be, like. And I'll be completely honest, some of it is just like, here's just one example. This is one example, and I see that it's not right, and that it's just not right. But the guy who fired me at the place that I used to work at before, I would like to like pull up there with like a really nice car and just be like just rub it in his face. But that's not right, you know. That's not the like right thing to do. I'm trying to stop having like trains of thought like that and instead just focus on like, okay, stop thinking about what you want to do when you like get there and just like get there. Like stop Just stop. Just keep going and get there. Why were you fired? Because I was taking too many breaks. But it was also a matter of, like, I didn't know that was an issue until the day of getting fired. Like, I got warned, and then, like, later that day I got fired after I took my lunch break, which I thought I was going to be able to take. It was a whole... I'm not saying I'm not to blame for that. It's not the fact that I got fired, it's the fact that I got, like, blatantly disrespected in front of, like, the 3 mechanics that I worked with during the day, and, like, was pretty cool with. Like, I just got completely, like, disrespected, and the way it feels insulted by the way that he fired me in front of everyone. That's where my issue is. Getting fired is one thing, I can understand, like, why, but it's a matter of, like, did you really have to do it that way, you know? What did you do when you were a mechanicist? I was a detailer. I cleaned the cars in the same shop as the one who fixed the cars. And that, I'm glad I don't work at that place anymore, because that's, like, I wouldn't even trust buying a car from that place after seeing how it's ran. Like, it was the type of place to where, like, they would buy cars off an auction lot and then just try and get them running enough to the point where they could sell them, and then they just sell them. Like, I would literally talk with the mechanics in there and, like, walk up and be like, yeah, they have you working on some ghetto shit, huh? And he's like, yeah. You can tell that he's had to do some shit to a vehicle to get it good enough to where it's good enough to sell, and then, you know, down the road, probably soon down the road, the customer is gonna regret that purchase. But that's just used car dealerships in general. They tend to be kind of scummy. Not all of them, but some of them. But it's not even just used car dealers anyway. Like, it's a lot of business owners and corporate people and whatnot. Reading my greasy paws on a Toyota Crown, I'll be flexing on my head. That would be embarrassing, and I'm getting fired in front of everyone. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked. I definitely, that stuck with me for a little bit. That grudge, I guess. And I can't confidently say that it's 100% gone, but I'm getting to a point now to where it's like, alright, whatever. Like, things are going a lot better now anyways, and I like my current job. Like, I didn't get benefits or anything at that last job. They were paying me, like, the bare minimum, and they weren't ever gonna, like, give me more. I would like not to get fired. Yeah, same. It's not fun getting fired, especially when it happens like that. I think that's the only place that I've been fired from. Like, one of my jobs, I, like, voluntarily left because I just wasn't getting enough hours, and it's like a seasonal kind of job, and it was only part-time, so I just didn't really, I needed more. But yeah. Alright, I'm in dust. I gotta pull out that sniper on him, dude. Ooh. If I was fired for a wrong reason, I would crash out. I like my job. But burnout had got me down. Yeah, and that's the thing. I used to be mad at the fact, like, the reason why I got fired, and, like, as time went on, I'm like, okay, that's understandable. I guess I, to an extent, had that coming, but it's just the way that it happened, you know? I think there's a way that you can fire somebody without. There's a good way you can fire somebody in a bad way, and I think I got the bad way. But the guy I was working for at the time was also kind of a tweaker, so it's like, yeah, I should have expected something like that to happen. And not to mention, this is really funny. This is really funny. So where I worked, they had like the main shop and then another one. And one day I noticed like on the siding, like on the metal siding, someone spray painted in white spray paint, like, fuck you. And I literally asked him, I'm like, what's that from? Like, what's the story behind that? Because you can tell they had tried to, like, wash it off, but it was still faintly there. Like, it was, like, you could see it. And I asked, and I didn't really get much, I didn't get much of a response. So that should have been one of the signs, too, of, like, oh, yeah. People have probably been screwed over here, workers and customers, and there's not gonna be anything keeping me from falling victim to that too. Like, no matter how much they act like they care, and, you know, major red flag that I chose to ignore. It's like the hiring process for that job wasn't hard at all either. It was like I walked in, I sat in the office for a little bit. They like asked me a bunch of like random questions. Some questions I thought they asked me were kind of weird for an interview like that. I'm like, do I have a girlfriend? Do I like do any drugs? Like, not even in like a we'll drug test you, but like, what do you do kind of thing. So yeah, definitely a lot of red flags with that job. But lesson learned. Lesson learned. What was bad about your hiring process? The hiring process for my current job wasn't too bad. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to go through for this stream. When it comes to talking, I've been talking like pretty much this whole stream, which is good. That's how I like to do it. Freestyling. Damn, that sounds a lot more serious than mine. You had to meet up with the higher ups of the country. That's crazy. What is that game called? I want to play it. This is Counter-Strike. Yeah, welcome to the stream. This is also not necessarily a family friendly game. So if you are not at least like, I don't know, 14, then it might not be the game for you. But yeah, I didn't expect that. Then they took me up to the head office, which had me even more worried, like, am I going to be doing something major? They bring you to the back rooms. Counter-Strike is also only on PC, in case you're wondering. I've seen pictures of like a CS2 case for like I think it was what PS5 or something, but I don't think that's real. I don't think Counter-Strike will ever come out on console. Could be wrong on that, but actually no, that has happened. There's a Counter-Strike on the original Xbox and on the PS3. I don't think it was on PS2. That was way back in the day. Counter-Strike now I don't think would ever be on console. It sucks when they do stuff like that and it makes you worry, like, especially if you already have the job and they like ask you to like, they randomly tell you that you're gonna have a meeting. It's like, oh dude, what did I do? Yeah, that sucks. Especially if they're like higher ups in your country. That's a little... I guess, yeah, that'd be kind of scary. Bro was wondering if he was about to disappear. Bruh. What weapons are you? I think he saw your username in the game, Zach. I'm using the M4 and the Deagle. Yeah, and that's what I was just gonna get to, but I didn't know how to explain it. And I don't mean to be rude at all when I say this, so definitely don't take it the wrong way. But you are too young to be watching the stream. You are too young to be watching the stream, my young friend. Even though I don't know you, my young viewer. I do not, as much as I appreciate you chatting and I appreciate you liking the content, I would not advise you to be on this platform. Please do not be on this platform. Yesterday you said you were 8. Either way, I don't think you should be on this platform, man. For real. It's not good for you. It will not, like, genuinely. Everyone else in chat, like Lineal, Joel, Zitty, they can all probably agree that it is not good to be on this app at that age. I'm not trying to say that as a mean adult or anything like that, but it is not good for you. Might not even be good for us, but like, here we are. I don't know. I don't know where to go with this. Smash that like button. If you're watching the stream, smash that like button. Fuck. I just read that now. For educational purposes, there's some firearms that I would like to attain. Yes. With the username Shelby. Could you actually do me a favor and like hand your mom the phone really quick because I want to tell her something? And then when she has it, have her type something that's not in caps and that is a full sentence. Because I genuinely want to ask her a question. Goodness. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. I can't control what you do, but I would highly advise you do not watch the stream. Yeah, what time is it for you? Like, are you okay? PM. Yeah, I would definitely go to bed. Being on the internet at that young of an age is already not good for your brain. Very not good. It's very bad for your brain. And you only have one brain. If I can go back to younger me when I got my first phone, I wish I would have like broke it and never used it. Just so I could avoid bad things that have happened to me since then. Is that a fact? If that's true, I did not know that. Come on. Why can't I hit my shots? Something on my neck. That's my tag. Also, that reminds me, I got a new shirt today. Not this one, but I got a new shirt today, and it's tough. I was worried how it was going to turn out because I had the guy printed on a different color shirt for me, but it turned out really good. It turned out better than the gray one that I have. A lot better than the gray one that I have. He should just print those on black t-shirts by default. Actually, I'm gonna switch over to Surf. I'm gonna end off the stream with a little bit of Surf. This is a really good stream, by the way. This is a really good stream. Ugh. I got them off eBay. They're just like Gildan t-shirts that people buy and print stuff on. You're my favorite streamer. Thank you. I appreciate that. But this is not necessarily a family-friendly live stream. As much as I appreciate the extra viewer, it is not worth your future mental health. For other streamers, it may be, they don't really care, but I do. It's funny, we were literally talking about that earlier, like big streamers using someone commented on my Instagram post with a GIF, and I want to see what it is. I can't see what it is. It's not. I started uploading Instagram Reels again. I'll have to see how that goes. Why can't I see what it is? It's literally just blank. There's nothing there. Your cat is cute. Thank you. Thank you. He's chilling back there. Or do I even want to play Surf? 5 concurrent viewers. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. And subscribe. 10 subscribers away from 1,000, dude. If that count is accurate, last time I checked, I mean, there's always people who like randomly unsubscribe. I think it's people who subscribe to me like when I like around the time I made my account in like 2020. I made this account in like 2023. And I've been uploading since like 23, 24. So I think some of the people who randomly subscribe are from back then. Who unsubscribe are from back then. I think some of them might be new. I don't know. But regardless, I'm close. I think at the beginning of this year when I got back into it, I was at like 969 subscribers, and now I'm up to 990. So that's not bad. If more people who watched the short subscribed, I'd be at 1,000 right now, but every time I think of Insta Reels, I get 1,000-yard stare from Stolder the meme and says diabolical. The comments are dark and make me look like oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Instagram is something. But I don't know, the way I see it now that I'm like I haven't perfected my shorts per se, but like they're in my personal opinion, they're a lot higher quality than the ones that I was posting before. Way better than all the Fortnite ones that I was posting. Now that they're like actual clips of me on the stream talking about something or like replying to a chat or something, people actually like that type of content. And there's no other, like, I'm the only like me out there, so I just thought I'd start posting on Instagram and seeing what people think of it. And they've been doing pretty decent. It's just the hashtags on Instagram that I have to figure out. Like the first one I posted got 206 views, the next one 236, and the one after that 598, and then the one that I posted today is at 1,619. So it's like, it's slowly, each post is doing better. I think it's just a matter of how I use the hashtags. I can't even see the GIF on my desktop here. How many watch hours on YouTube? That's a good question, because that's something that I'm trying to grind towards too. Once I hit, well, let me pull up my app. That's pretty good for someone to randomly disappear without a word. Dude, that's what I'm saying. And the watch hours right now, like my current watch time is at 391 hours. And then for like views, I'm at 92,000. Like 92,000 people have like had my post pop up, if this is accurate. I don't know if you can read that. And then yeah, the watch time 391. Oh, like it's me. Yeah. I can pull up all your YouTube stats. It's one website. Oh yeah, there you go. You wanna look at the stats? There's an analytics website you can pull them up on. But yeah, dude, that's like, I think it's going really good for someone who just randomly disappeared and went ghost for a while. And then also like removed everything on the channel and delete stuff. I think I just privated it. What is your favorite game? That's a good question. I don't know if I really like have one. I have games that I really like, but like a favorite game, I can't. It's hard for me to pick one because there's a lot of games that I really like Vice City, Tony Hawk. You know, I like Tony Hawk, but it's been a little bit since I've played it. Run to your bed and close your eyes. Yes. Yes. I actually don't think I'm gonna surf. I'm about to hit the 2-hour mark anyways, and I wanna hit the shower before I hit the hay. Wow, this is a W stream. W stream. The lighting in here actually looks really good right now too. I don't know if that's just me, but the lighting actually looks pretty good. I had to figure out, because I can make it darker, but I think this is the sweet spot. I think that's it right here. I can also go like that, but that's too bright. Oh. Yeah. You guys want to see my tapestry back here? I don't know if I've ever like fully showed it. That's the background. And that's the riggy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of riggy right here. Whole lot of riggy. I know that image in that tapestry. No. He must have just got done drinking water or something. He's got a wet chin. Riggy, why is your chin wet? I have two of my cats that for some reason love sleeping near my mouse when I'm using my PC. Yeah, Riggy likes trying to go under my desk where my PC is, and I'm trying to keep him from going under there. That's like the only spot that's off limits for him. My desk is like one of the only spots that is off limits for the cats, because I do not want. I try to reduce the amount of cat hair that's in this area. Like, I won't brush him in here. I do that downstairs, just because he's got a lot of hair. Oh well, I hope you find him. He just tried to bite me. Did you guys see that? I wasn't even doing anything. There'll be random times where I'll be laying in bed. Deadass, I'll be laying in bed and I'll wake up in the morning and his fat ass will be hungry and he'll literally try and like bite me in the face. Like, not an aggressive bite, but he'll try and like a little love bite. And I'm like, dude, I just woke up. I literally just woke up. Like, come on. And look, he's just loafing now. I can't move back. Now he's just loafing. He's still my boy though. He can bite me if he wants. That's all right. He's still my boy. You're still my boy. Right. No. Just to bite my feet to wake me up when he's hungry. That's funny. That would suck, dude. I would not want my cat to do that because I wouldn't want to like accidentally like hit him with reflexes. Like if something were to bite my foot in the middle of the night, like I'm gonna kick something based off of just straight reflexes, bro. So I'm really glad that he hasn't done that before. Right. He's a good boy. Cat just goes flying across the room. Reggie. He's so hairy, dude. Gotta brush him again. He's so hairy. I just gotta go straight for the lint roller. It got so bad I slept with my feet wrapped up. Ouch. So I can see why. Don't mind my marble pants, my marble pajama pants. I don't promote marble like that, but they're comfortable pants. Especially marble now. Marble's kind of cringe now. Right. The only thing that I ever am interested in when it comes to Marvel is when the new Spider-Man movie comes out. The live action ones. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. And shower, get ready for bed. Oh, I also need to get a short ready to post. I gotta get that ready too. So yeah, I am gonna end it here for the night so I can get that ready for tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow, 8 o'clock Central Time, 8:30 Central Time, around there. Just definitely tune in then. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Also, join the Discord. Join the freaking Discord server. I'm active in there. I'm very active in there. So join that. And yeah, I will see you guys in another stream. You guys have a safe night, bro. Stay safe.